Hello, it's your crazy auntie. It is a lovely Wednesday morning, the end of June 2017. I got home a little while ago and I'm going to finally enjoy a cup of coffee, even though it's very late for me. The reason is, like I said, I just got home from the hospital and it's okay. I had to go there, I had an appointment. I had to get a stress echocardiogram test this morning. We're trying to figure out why I have shortness of breath all the time, and we want to rule out my ticker because I have some health issues, and I'll tell you about them. But health is important to me, and I want to rule out my heart because that's common in my family for heart problems. So, anyway, let me tell you, and I apologize dearly for this image, but yes, that's me. And no, I'm going to right up front tell you, no nurses and no doctors took that picture. My adorable husband took that picture at my request, and no hospital staff took that picture, had anything to do with that picture. So I don't want anybody getting in trouble. I already know they aren't allowed to do that. And they stepped back just to make sure they weren't in the picture. So there's my disclaimer. No one made me do it. But oh my gosh. If you have to get this done, try and relax. Because it's hard enough what they're going to make you do. It's hard enough. And if you have physical limitations, I don't have serious physical limitations, but I have some. And so, try and relax and just do your best. And even though you feel like you can't go on, try to if you can, because you're going to have to do it again, maybe. And you don't want to have to do it again. I'm making coffee. That's not me in the bathroom. Okay. Having coffee. So anyway, so I'm hooked up to all these wires and electrodes and cathodes and laser beams and anyway. And I'm standing on a treadmill, which they're going to put to use here pretty soon. I will tell you the procedure. But first of all, that bed behind me, they make you lay on your left side on that bed. And the gal that runs the ultrasound machine, she gets there and greases up that little ultrasound sensor or probe or whatever you call it, this little device that sends out ultrasonic waves and seeks out your ticker and then sends back information, and it records it on the screen, live action, what's going on in your chest cavity. And so you can actually see the heart, the valves, and actually the blood as well. And that was amazing. I got to see. I got to watch my heart pumping blood and watch the valve flaps operate. And no one could actually explain to me if what I was seeing was normal or bad or any issues, because that's left to the experts. And then they share it with my own physician, who then reports back to me later. So I had no feedback as such, but it was pretty cool to watch that. So I'm laying on that bed there, and of course I'm in that big billowy gown, and she's got that probe all greased up on seeking around my rib cage uh, having to excavate around my left boob, trying to find my heart. Okay, and there's no pictures of that. Nope, nope, we're not going there. Anyhow, but then they tell you that they're going to start bossing you around and make you get on that treadmill, and they're going to gradually increase the incline because they got to get your heart rate to a certain point. And then they once they get it there, boy, you got to hop on that bed and get back in that same position so she can get that greasy probe back on your boob again to check for your heart and see if it's doing okay under stress with your heart rate up. So anyway, I did all that this morning. It didn't take very long. And I still can't breathe very well because we don't have obviously a diagnosis yet, but you know, it's a gorgeous morning out. I just thought I'd share all that with you because I'm just really happy that I got to come home, and now I can drink coffee because you're not allowed to have that before you go because they don't want any stimulants or anything like that in your system, you know, when you take that kind of test. They want it all natural. Of course, I'm on so much medication already stored up in my system. I don't know what's natural and what isn't. Anyhow. But hey, you know, when I get the results in, I will let you know because it's a good thing to find out. We'll go from there. Y'all have a wonderful Wednesday, and I will talk to you soon.